Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Las Vegas tonight, a round of 8 opener. See, makes championship 4, and nobody clinched tonight. Connor Zilisch finished second. He was close, but that was a fun race overall. First 20-ish laps, they were okay, but after that it got better. Jesse Love, Zilisch, Almirola, really the three main contenders up front. You know, trading the lead, back and forth. It was really fun to watch, especially the finish. Almirola drove up there, he took the lead, but Zilisch was able to hang in there, but the car was just too loose. And he got loose with like 2 to go, and that pretty much ended any chance he had at winning, but still finished second. He's like 82 points above the cut line, so he doesn't have to win, really. He just has to finish well. But yeah, Allgaier looked pretty good in the first 20-ish laps, and then Almirola at 107 laps. I thought he probably had the best car, but either him, Jesse Love, or Zilisch. Allgaier was like a third, fourth, fifth place car. I don't know what happened to Jesse Love. Fell back to 6th. I guess had a bad restart and just couldn't recover from that. But yeah, I mean, you know I'm a Zilisch fan. Sucks to see him lose that race, but I mean, he's won so many races this year, and he finished second still, so he's 80-something points above the cut line, so it's hard to be frustrated. I don't know why people hate Eric Almirola for. I saw everyone on Twitter was like, "What's not who we wanted to win?" I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a big fan of him, but I don't know why people are that mad that he won. I guess maybe because it's the playoffs, and I guess it's a former Cup guy. But Mother of God, the Xfinity Series can sure deliver these mile and a halves when they want to. JC Love and Nick Sanchez had an animated discussion post-race. He said something like, "That's why you crash half these fucking races." I don't know what he was mad about. I mean, it was just hard racing. I mean, they were aggressive side drafting, really, the whole second half of the race. He has a point. Everyone was side drafting everyone this whole race. Hell, I think I saw Love at one point in this race door slam someone. So it happens, dude. I mean, just kind of being. I guess he's maybe frustrated because he had a really fast car and had a shot to win. But yeah, it was a pretty cinema finish to this one. But the last stage was pretty entertaining. But that was fun. Really fun. I want that every Sunday with the Cup cars. I wish if they weren't fucking glued to the ground. But the Xfinity car's so fucking good. But let's go over these points first before I talk about. Well, I pretty much went over what happened, really. Like, there was the stage cautions. You had a caution for debris and Dean Thompson spin. Other than that, pretty much green flag most of this race. There was only those 4 cautions. 2 stage breaks, a debris caution, and a spin. So that's really what happened. Almirola swept the stages. Stages 1 and 2 won the race. The points, Zilisch is plus 82. Allgaier's plus 44, so they're pretty much really safe. Love's plus 20, Mayer's plus 8, Jones minus 8, Creed minus 21, Quaffle minus 22, and Smith minus 24. They might have to really win a race at this point. Maybe. Or just hope Allgaier or Love, Mayer have trouble at Talladega next week. But the debate on what the better car is has never been more concrete than tonight. But what a battle, man. Best stock car on the planet right now. It's not really close. I love everything about that type of racing and those driving dynamics. It reminded me so much of Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson in Atlanta 14 years ago. That was beautiful. You know, watching them slipping and sliding around that track. Why can't this be the Cup car? Now, this is what we want a stock car to look like, and that was a badass finish. And I swear Zilisch was sideways more often than not the last 20 laps. Car was just, it was like freaking driving on ice. They need the cup cars to drive like that, but hey, he kept his foot in it still. I'm surprised the finish was even that close, really. And he kept his foot in it. That's the kind of race I like to see. And I've heard a lot of people like, oh, how he's only good because he has the best cars. Okay, now look what he did with a car that really didn't seem like the best because it wasn't driving great. I mean, it was hard for the leader to pull away, it feels like, all race. Never understood that narrative. Kid is an elite talent. Sure, best car, but I don't know if he had the best car or not. Really. I thought it was either maybe Almirola or Jesse. Maybe they made Connor's car a little bit better, but it was still pretty damn loose. And that's how he lost the lead. It just got loose, and he was able to catch back up with Almirola. He just got loose again, and that was pretty much it. But he drove the hell out of that car. He didn't have a car that was the best, but he still damn near won with it, so... Still damn near won it. But it's just packing air is a beautiful thing with this car, man. You could get there, pack the air on them, get them loose, and pass them, man. It's the best stock car racing for NASCAR. Packing air is a beautiful thing, man. It's sad NASCAR with the Cup Series has the cars fucking stuck on the ground. Oh man, they're raising the horsepower to 750, guys. As if that's gonna make a fucking difference. I mean, Denny and Larson have said it's not going to make a difference. Pretty much agree with what the drivers are saying, and I have no reason to disagree with them. Sometimes the best beginnings start with a click. But yeah, that was actually a good race. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'll say an 8 out of 10, actually. First time I've actually really enjoyed a NASCAR race, really, from... kind of start to finish after the first 20 laps. It's actually pretty fun after that. Jesse Love finished 6th, but he ran pretty good the whole night. He was pretty damn good in the long run, but I don't know what happened on the restart. Maybe there was some side drafting or something, and he caused him to lose spots or something, I don't know. But yeah, let's go over the results here. Eric Almirola gets the win. He ran pretty much up front all night. First, second, third. He was pretty much in the mix. Led 107 laps. Swept the stages. He was phenomenal all night. I mean, I also wanted Zilch to win more. I mean, but whatever. I guess the only non-playoff car to win these playoffs that might be Almirola. But he led 107 laps. Zilch led 34 laps. Finished second. He ran pretty much second or third all night. Allgaier, third, led 28 laps. How about Corey Day finishing fourth? Impressive finish for Corey Day. Hope maybe he's going to start figuring these Xfinity cars out. How about Nick Sanchez, fifth? Jesse Love, sixth, led 22 laps. Him and Nick Sanchez had a confrontation after the race. Ryan Sieg, seventh. How about that? Good top 10 for Mr. Sieg, hell. Taylor Gray, eighth. Sam Mayer, ninth. And Austin Hill, 10th. Sheldon Creed, 11th, had a struggle all night, but managed to get a somewhat decent result, but it really doesn't matter. William Sawalich, 12th, Brandon Jones, 13th, Harrison Burton, 14th, Carson Qualfa, 15th, Daniel Hemrick, 16th, Daniel Dye, 17th, Christian Eckes, 18th, Matty D, 19th, and Sammy Smith, 20th, ran pretty much near there all night. Colleague being mid. Kyle Sieg, 21st, Trevor Bain, 22nd, Josh Williams, 23rd, Anthony Alfredo, 24th, Brendan Poole, 25th, Jeb Burton, 26th, Blaine Perkins, 27th, Dean Thompson, 20th, Ryan Ellis, 29th, round top 30s, Parker Retzloff, Austin Green, 31st, Garrett Smithley, 32nd, Mason Maggio, 33rd, Nick Lights, 34th, Joey Gase, 35th, Jeremy Clements, 36th, Mason Massey, 37th, and 38th, and last is Thomas Annunziata. So yeah, that's really all to say. First, we went over the points at the start of the video, went over what happened in the race and what I thought of it. So, I'll do an NFL news portion now to end this video. So, if you tuned in for the night, just the NASCAR only, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and you have a good night. So, let's move on to the NFL. Alright, so let's get into the NFL news here. So, the Steelers, they've upgraded Jalen Ramsey from questionable, and he's now expected to play Sunday versus Cleveland. The Bills are placing safety Damar Hamlin on injured reserve due to a pectoral injury. The Bills, they are also ruling out linebacker Matt Milano and defensive tackle T.J. Sanders for Monday night's game versus the Falcons. And also the Falcons will be without wide receiver Darnell Mooney due to a hamstring injury for week 6. So down a playmaking receiver. The Commanders, they have also ruled out wide receivers Terry McLaurin and Noah Brown for Monday night's game versus the Bears. So Terry McLaurin out again. Oh man, scary Terry, not doing shit first 2 games. Now he's hurt, and he can't even play. Undrafted free agent Theo Benedette will replace Braxton Jones at left tackle for Monday night's game against the Commanders. Oh boy. So the Lions have downgraded offensive tackle Taylor Decker's shoulder and defensive back Avonte Maddox hamstring to out for Sunday night's game in Kansas City versus those Chiefs. Cowboys, they've placed running back Miles Sanders on season-ending injured reserve, and they've also signed wide receiver Jalen Copper to their active roster from the practice squad. The Ravens have activated QB Tyler Snoop Huntley and safety Keandre Jackson from their practice squad for Sunday's game versus the Rams. Chargers made some moves. They elevated running back Naeem Hines from the practice squad and some other guys. The Packers have signed Lucas Havrisek to their active roster for Sunday's game versus the Bengals. Panthers receiver Jalen Coker, who was listed as questionable for Sunday due to the quad injury, at sidelined him this season. So, at sideline this season, he's been ruled out for Sunday's game versus the Cowboys, and his season debut will wait another week. Bears linebacker T.J. Edwards and defensive back Kyler Gordon practice in full today and are expected to play Monday night versus the Commanders. The Seahawks are downgrading cornerback Tariq Woolen to out for Sunday's game at Jacksonville. Sorry, can't talk. The 49ers have activated safety Malik Mustafa from the reserve/PUI list. He's expected to make his season debut Sunday at Tampa. Alvin Kamara, who was listed as questionable for Sunday due to an ankle injury, is expected to play versus the Patriots per sources. Cardinals quarterback Jacoby Brissett is expected to start Sunday in place of Kyler Murray, who is dealing with a foot injury per Schefter and Jay Fowler. Brissett will make his first start for the Cardinals against the Colts, a team he played for from 2017 to 2020. The 3 NFL trades completed this week, headlined by the Browns sending Joe Flacco to the rival Bengals, are expected to be a sign of things to come ahead of the least November 4th trading deadline. Chargers wide receiver Quentin Johnston, questionable. Hamstring is trending towards missing Sunday's game versus the Dolphins per source. Barring a late change, they're expected to be without another playmaker. This is all from Mr. Schefter. So the Cardinals are leaving the door open for Kyler Murray, but they're preparing for Jacoby Brissett to start. His injury is a mild foot sprain. You mean mild foot sprain, Rappaport? As a version of a Les Frank injury, there's a possibility he's out more than this week. Saints running back Alvin Kamara has been the subject of trade calls, but his stance was made clear he doesn't want to go anywhere. So, there may be teams calling, but I don't think he wants to go anywhere. The Chargers are in the market for running back and other trade tidbits here from Schefter, from Rappaport. But the Chargers are in the look for a running back. Najee Harris out for the season, and Hampton is hurt. Former Titans wide receiver Traylon Burks, newly available and one of the top free agents, planning to visit the Broncos next week. So the Raiders are in quote, mildly concerned about Geno Smith and know he needs to start playing better soon. He's thrown 9 interceptions in just 5 games so far. Several people within the Giants building knew Jackson Dart was, in quote, the guys early this summer, but didn't want to rush the process, and he's led the Giants to 2 huge upsets against the Chargers and Eagles. The 49ers wanting to add a pass rusher at the trade deadline could call Cincinnati about Trey Hendrickson per DM Rossini. An AFC GM believes the Eagles will end up trading star receiver A.J. Brown. Maybe. We'll see. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on the NASCAR Xfinity race and all the NFL news before the games tomorrow. So, yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.